Hey everybody, it's Murphy Gray Hunter, and it is Tuesday evening, May 31st. Somebody asked me how come I'm always saying the dates and the day and the date, the day and the date. Yeah, because my signal is horrible here in the country, and my husband just told me today that he upgraded our internet, so it's going to be a lot faster. So I'm super excited because that means I can upload a video every other day versus having to wait until I go into town and upload like 4 or 5 videos at one time. So anyway, that's why I always say that. That answers a question to the person who asked me that. I'm going to be making a protecting spray. And I can't remember the person who asked me, and I'm so sorry that I can't remember your name, but thank you for being so patient all this time. She asked me to make a video showing a protecting spray, but you guys know that my witchy room was upside down. And finally, my room is all up. I'm just waiting on my recliner and my curtain of lights. And then I'm going to make a video showing y'all what my room looks like. And if y'all are friends with me on Facebook, on my Brujas page, y'all probably already seen it. Well, you know, y'all have gotten a sneak peek. But like I said, I'm waiting on those things. And I'm going to order a round, like, tapestry rug type of thing for the middle for right now until we get new carpet in there. So then I was ready to make it, and I didn't have any more rosemary. So I went and I harvested some rosemary. I let it dry, and now it's ready to go. So before I go into that, I want to show y'all this Florida water. I bought this Florida water at Papa Jim's Botanica in San Antonio. If y'all seen the video that I made, if you scroll down, you'll see the video that I made when my daughters and I went to Papa Jim's Botanica and in San Antonio. It's really big. It's so nice. Some things are kind of expensive and some things are fine. Like this was really cheap. I think this was like $3.95. I'm like, this is water, right? That's me. And I'm like, holy hell, I dropped the lid. And I'm like, oh, that smells so good. And where is the lid? Oh, of course, it's way under there. Let me see if I can get it with my foot. Anyway, so I was like, this is water. This isn't Florida water. And so, you know, Papa Jim's makes their own recipe, right? It smells really good, and I'm like, I'm gonna taste it. I know I could have been poisoning myself, but it wasn't like glug glug glug. You know, it was just like a little taste, you know. And I was like, okay, this tastes like, not that I even know what Florida water tastes like, but I wanted to make sure it wasn't water. Thank goodness it wasn't like, you know, cyanide or something, right? You're going to die now. Who knows what's in it, really? There's no ingredients. Oh well, I survived. So that's been several times. Several months ago that I did that. So, but I'm so used to seeing it like this, right? The traditional little bottle. And they come, this is a small one and they have the big large one. So I've not seen it like this before. But that's because I was reading in their catalog that Papa Jim's makes their own recipe and they make their own stuff. So anyway, that's theirs. And actually this one smells a lot stronger than this one, but because they have their own recipe, it makes sense. You guys are probably real familiar with this one. I bought that one. I have several of these. I keep these small ones like by my beds because I use them for splash behind my neck. And then I found this one. This one is a Palo Santo cologne. And if y'all like the way Palo Santo smells, this is exactly what it smells like. It smells really good. I bought this in San Antonio at a flea market. It was like $2. So, anyway, before we start with the spray, I want to show y'all some. Well, I'm going to tell y'all some things that you can use Florida water with. These are just things that I saw on online. Now, obviously, everybody has their own ways that they use this. For me personally, I use this to splash behind my neck because Luis told me this is a good way to. You guys know Sancisto Brujo Luis. He and I have become good friends, and he's so helpful, and I love talking with him. And I was having some really horrible dreams, and he told me to splash some of this behind my neck, and it helps, you know, with the negativity and the dreams, and it really does help. So my daughter, I keep one being, you know, next to my bed, and my 9-year-old, she keeps one too. She splashes it on. She's like, all right. So, but I use it for that, and I also use it in little bowls. Like I pour it in little bowls on my altars, like a little offering. And I also use it to clean, to wipe down my altar itself, the table itself, and anything that I have on there, like any little crystals or anything that I have, I just put some in a little towel and I wipe everything down with it. Okay, so let me tell you some ways that you can use it. You can make a blessing floor wash. This is stuff I found online. You can add Florida water to your normal cleaning mix and add extra blessing and protection. So in your mop water, just go ahead and add a few drops or a few splashes. You can also use it for foot protection bath. You can take a small basin or a bucket, add some warm water and a splash of Florida water, and then dip your feet to give you a blessing of guidance and direction. I've never heard of this one. Dancing feet bath. You're going to take a small basin or a bucket. You're going to fill it with Florida water, rose water, 5 drops of ylang-ylang essential oil, and special blessing. It's going to add a special blessing to your feet when you need to dance. I use rose water in my baths and stuff. Remove negativity. Okay, so this is a good one. You're going to draw a bath. You're going to draw a bath and you're going to add a few dashes. What do they mean by dashes? You mean splashes? A few dashes of Florida water and a handful of sea salt and 3 drops of frankincense essential oil. And you can use that to rid yourself of negativity, you know. And so you can also do that with Dr. Teal's Epsom salts. You don't have to use Dr. Teal's, but that's just a brand that I use. Dr. Teal's Epsom salt. You see them, the little bags. They have them like at your local grocery stores and H-E-B. Target, Walmart, they have like chamomile, lavender, Himalayan pink salt with ginger. Oh my God, that smells so good. The avocado leaves your skin so soft. They have so many different ones. I love the lavender and chamomile. I literally have tons of different bags, and so just however I'm feeling is what I use. And it just not only helps cleanse you, but it really does help your aching bones and stuff. Especially when you're sick. You know, a lot of people think, oh, I'm sick, I don't want to take a hot bath. Oh man, but you take a nice hot Epsom salt bath. God, it feels so good. Okay, but I'm just saying, if you don't want to use Florida water, or you can add some of that salt and add a dash or two of this stuff, Florida water. Happiness bath. You're going to draw yourself a bath, and you're going to add a dash of Florida water, a dash of rose water, and 3 drops of lavender essential oil to bring happiness and blessing. And then your laundry. I have heard people put some of this. They add a dash of Florida water to their fabric softener. When you do your final rinse, throw some in there. Do a pre-ritual cleansing. So you're going to apply Florida water to the back of your neck before you do a ritual. I do it before I go to bed because, again, what I told you, what Louise told me, it helps with negativity and keeping evil things, keeping me from having dreams and protection. So that's what I use it for. You can use it as an offering, water, and ceremonial rituals, or like if you have an altar for your ancestors, you can put like a little bowl there for them. You can use it as an offering water at the crossroads to open up your path. You can bathe your crystals and magical jewelry in diluted Florida water to cleanse and protect them. So I'll take some of this, and not a spray bottle this ginormous, but I'll put some regular, like, you know, moon water, rain water, holy water in here, and a few splashes of this, and I'll use it to clean my my altar. And I'll also use it to clean crystals and things like that. Remember I told you to wipe everything down? You can make a good luck spray from Florida water, spring water, 3 drops of patchouli oil. Oh, I bet that smells really good. And you can use that before playing the lottery or gambling. Place Florida water and sea water in a bowl under your bed to invite good dreams. Make a protection spray from Florida water, sea water, 3 drops of myrrh essential oil, and you can use that for protection. You can sprinkle on the windowsills and thresholds to protect your home and welcome good energy. That I have heard about that, but I never do that. Place, because I use this in my mop water. I use Florida water and rue essential oil in my mop water, and that's what I use. Where are we at? Place a cap full of Florida water in with your hair conditioner to bless your head. Make a divination blessing spray from Florida water. Tap water and a small piece of amethyst crystal in a spray bottle. Use before reading tarot cards or on your hands, or anything you're going to do, like any type of divination. You can use that. So that's divination blessing spray water. Florida water, tap water, and a piece of amethyst crystal in a spray bottle. Okay, your hair is going to use as a sacred circle blessing to be, okay, you're going to perform, if you're going to perform a sacred circle blessing, you're going to sprinkle some Florida water around, counterclockwise around your home or the ritual space. You can also sprinkle your ritual clothing, your whatever you're going to wear when you do your rituals. You can spray that also, mixed with some tap water. Place a small bowl of Florida water under your sink with the quartz crystal for your kitchen blessing. Then you can take, this is to do a wallet money blessing. You're going to bathe one of those little shells in Florida water, and then you're going to carry it in your wallet or in your pocket for financial success. That little shell, unless it's a flat shell, I use bergamot essential oil in my wallet or anywhere I'm going to put money to keep money coming in. That's what I use. I mean, those are just some ways that you can use Florida water for your, you know, in your sprays and stuff. So for me, for this one, I did not bring my piece of citrine. So I have these little bottles of crystals, and they're like crystal chips, and I have like a whole bunch of them. And I always place a few pieces of citrine in here. That's just optional. I use citrine to help keep all negativity out of any of my sprays or oils. You don't have to use it. That's completely optional. But I just put a little piece of citrine chips in there, or if you have a big piece of citrine you want to put in there, or whatever, you know, like a whole one. I just use chips. But anyways, I just got this from the dollar store. And I like the ones that in the bottom, this one doesn't have it, but I like the ones in the bottom that have like this little cap on the bottom that protects things from getting stuck up in here. This one doesn't have it, but some of them do. They'll have like a little cap, like a little filter, so things don't get, you can put like, so you don't have to worry about a piece of rosemary spray getting stuck in there, you know what I mean? So in this, I would be putting my citrine, oh, my head is hurting, my citrine chips in here. Okay. Then I'm going to use, this is blue sage that my sister brought me from the tribal lands. So you can use any type of sage. I just have this dried blue sage that I like to use for my sprays. I took a piece of, I have bags of loose California white sage that I buy. And then I also take I'll take a sage bundle and I will tear it apart and I will use the leaves that way. Actually, one of my sisters in the coven kind of brought that to my attention, and so now I use that all the time. So that. Then I'm going to put my dried rosemary. Now, again, you don't have to use these whole sprigs if you don't want. I like to use them. If you don't want to use these whole sprigs like this, you can definitely put everything in like a little, like the little bags that you use to make your tea in, or like a coffee filter, something, you know, like what I'm saying is that you could infuse a jar of it, right? Put everything in a jar. Let's just say, for example, you don't want to use it in your spray. So just get a regular jar, put all your stuff and let it infuse for like, I don't know, like about a week or two, and where it's just maybe not even that long, maybe a few days. And then once it's nice and infused, you can go ahead and, strain it and then use just the water and put it in your spray bottle. But I'm okay with using it like this because I use it right away. So I use this protecting spray. This is just my recipe for protecting spray and cleansing spray. I use this, I went and picked this at in a parking lot. We have a lot of rosemary that grows like crazy around here in Texas, and so it smells so good. And then I want to go through and I'll put all this away. Now this is nice and dry, so I can use for other stuff. Okay. So just however much you want. Okay. All right, and then I'm going to use my oils. Okay. So I'm going to use some cinnamon oil because you guys know. Now see, I buy these oils and I infuse them with my own stuff. So this has pieces of cinnamon in there because I always want to make sure that I infuse. Oh, it smells so good. You always want to make sure that you infuse your oil, especially if you're buying like oils like this. That's just me. I want to make sure that I'm actually infusing it with stuff that it's supposed to be in there. I can't go around tasting everything. I might kill myself, poison myself. Okay, let me see. Okay, and just put a few drops. You know, cinnamon is good for protection. Cinnamon is such a good herb to use, a good spice to use. You know, you should read up on cinnamon. You can use it for all kinds of spells. Protection, love spells. You can use it in hexes. You can use it in all kinds of stuff because of the properties that are in it. So I love it. It's one of those good things to have. I'm going to put a little bit of rue because in my protecting spray, rue doesn't smell that great. You know, guys, to me it smells like I don't know. It's got this kind of weird smell that I don't like too much. But, you know, when you mix it and stuff, it's not that bad. Okay, I was reading a message. Okay, and then you want to go ahead and put your essential oils in to make it smell good and for the property. So I'm going to use a few drops of my rosemary oil. And you really just need a few drops. But the reason why I put a lot is because when I've used it all, I just refill it again. Because I don't wait for it to go to the very, very end. I wait till it's like halfway and then I'll add more. This is peppermint. And you want to put the essential oils in here that are for everything that you want. This is also lavender. I want to do protection on my home, to protect it, to get rid of any type of negativity, anything evil or bad. And I want to, at the same time, invite, I want to get rid of negativity and evil and invite good, positive energy into my space, whether it's my working space, my witchy room, my car, my home, whatever. So I put all the essential oils in there, okay? And at this time, if you want, you can go ahead and put a few splashes, or as they say, a few dashes of Florida water. I probably could just pour this right in there. But I'm just going to put a little bit. No, it seems like a lot, but I'm not filling up the whole thing. Now I am. Okay. That smells so good. Okay, so that's in there. Then I'm going to take some sea salt and I'm going to put some salt in there because you guys know salt is very good for protecting and for cleansing and all that good stuff. You know, I always keep saying I'm going to put this in a container. Okay, it makes it easier. Okay. Oh my god, I bought some flake salt, like to cook with. Woo, so good. Okay, so it's my Florida water. Palo Santo, why not, right? Palo Santo is good for protecting. Now again, this is just because I'm just taking what I have here. You obviously can make this with just regular tap water, with just tap water, Florida water, and a couple of essential oils. Or you can do like what I'm doing, where I'm putting all the different type of essential oils, the salt, all the herbs in here. And then I'm going to take my holy water, which I am almost out of. Okay. And that's what I use. I use holy water for my protection waters. That's just me. Okay, I have another jar of holy water up in my witchy room. So I'll wait to go get that when I'm done. I didn't realize I only had that much. Anyway, so yeah, it's going to turn like this because of the Florida water. If you don't want it to turn like this, then don't put the Florida water. If you just put the essential oils and the salt and everything else that I showed you, it's not going to turn like this. But this is not going to stain anything, okay? So again, I'm going to take the rest of the holy water that I have and fill it up. It could be holy water, it could be tap water, rainwater, but I use holy water when doing protecting sprays. And I will just let all of that infuse. And once it's nice and good, I let it infuse for at least 48 to 72 hours myself. You know, personally, I put it in my closet and I let it just seep all that good stuff. And then I go around and I spray everything. Now, I use this to spray in my home. I use to spray this in our vehicles. You know, my witchy room, anything that I feel that I need protection in, I spray it all around. I have one in my witchy room that I use whenever I feel like I'm so angry and I'm just like, "Argh!" You know, I'll just spray this around to help cleanse myself, to help get rid of all those horrible feelings like I want to choke somebody. But anyway, so this is it. Again, if you don't want it to be milky looking like this, don't put Florida water. Florida water with a mixture of water is going to make it look like this. So just put regular, whatever kind of water you want to put, rainwater, storm water, holy water, tap water, whatever type, and then whatever you use. Now for me, again, I have sprays of rosemary, I have sage, I have sea salt, I have essential oils, I have peppermint, lavender, and rosemary. I have a little bit of rue in there. And then I have the Florida water and holy water. And when I go fill this up, I'm going to put some pieces of citrine chips in here as well. And that's going to it's going to help to keep my protecting water free of negativity. You know. So anyway, you know, kind of like when you put baking soda in your refrigerator to keep everything nice and fresh. Kind of like how I use citrine. Alright guys, so I'm going to go ahead and fill this up, and then I will take a picture of it to show you what it looks like and put it at the end. As always, I love you all. And before I finish this, again, remember, you can make this any way you want. It doesn't have to be the way that I just made it. It can be anything. So whatever, if you just want something for protection, then only put those kinds of things in there. I did protection to get rid of negativity, and I also put stuff in here to bring positivity and, you know, and to keep peace and harmony and love and all that with the oils that I put in there. So again, it really depends on what you want your water to do. And then make sure you just place your intentions into it, and it's good to go. All right guys, as always, I love you all, and blessed be. Bye.